There are things I need of you, things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, sent me a letter last year that led me into all this. To think that such a small event can change your life in such a violent way. Frictional Games. Did controls change? Sure, let's do the tutorial just to make sure. Here you'll learn the skills needed to survive in the ominous world of Penumbra. We'll start with basic. You move around. The SAD. Okay. Great. Fantastic. Space button to jump on top of it. Now you know how to jump. Let's move on to the next lesson. Starters, we're going to try out some basic object interaction. Walk up to the box and pick it up by using left mouse. I'm going to run. Chump. Behind you is a coffin. Try to open the lid of the coffin just as you would if you were picking it up. Hey, we have a winner. Notice the crate behind the coffin. It's a bit bigger than the box you just picked up, so you cannot carry it around. So you drag it by grabbing it and moving it. To the red mark behind me? Oh. Hopefully this won't take too much longer, because let's move to your inventory. Probably should not have done the tutorial, but okay. Finally, you'll learn how to sneak. This is a central skill. Your villagers seldom have a way of attacking hostile creatures. I know, right? Move out of the light while crouching until you see a blue glow appear on the screen. This means that you are concealed by the darkness. If you stay perfectly still for a few seconds with the blue glow on the screen, you'll go into hiding. While hiding, your eyes will adapt. While hiding, your eyes will adapt to darkness, providing better vision. Beware of those. Staring at an enemy for too long while hiding might make you panic a bit. All right, great. Okay. I don't know. I never know how hard gets. Let's just do normal,
Without this knowledge, without this foundation, you could not have the will to do what I must now ask of you. I followed my father to the Greenland wastes to uncover his secrets. You had to know how far I was willing to go. I found a disused mining shaft and took shelter from the storm. You had to know how desperate I was. I was plagued by doubts, fears, and mysteries, and aided by a madman, Red. You had to know how lonely I was. I incinerated my best friend. Red told me he wanted to die. You had to know how guilty I felt. I ventured boldly onwards, and was struck down by my own heroics. You had to know how stupid I was. All of these things. So human, so perfect. And yet still I failed to do what I must now ask of you.
So you are a colleague or friend or something of Philip from the first game, I suppose? Or maybe you're Philip? And the guy in the first game was something else? I don't remember. I thought Philip was the name of the guy in the first game, but maybe not. Not actually sure. Coughing? Doesn't sound great. Get a chemical of some kind or something. Glow stick, okay. So nothing else? Guess not, okay. And then this. Between light and shadow exists an entire world. That world is necessarily our own. Get out. Now. Oh. And a scrap of paper. An office desk for the looks of it. But from the looks of it, someone has been using it as a workbench. Being passed out on that thing was bad enough. I'm not about to go back for seconds. Ew. Yeah, I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll do. Coin. Is there an in-game purchasing system? Just kidding. Actually, there could be, like a vending machine or something you need to buy from, possibly. Get a certain item, but you can only do it if you give the vending machine money. Maybe. Directions and guidelines for emergencies, not much use now. Of ice and working condition, ready to squeeze anything or anyone. Ventilation cover. Damn, these screws are tight. I need some sort of tool to get this open. Okay. Close to freezing cold. I assume I don't want to go here. It's locked. I assume this was from the end of last time, from the end of Penumbra Overture, where we were knocked out and then dragged. I assume this is where we were put, right? So... various paper clippings, a recipe for French toast, some sort of article covering a carnival in Reno, and what I think is the stock market review from 1989. I didn't find a dead cold, and I don't think this place is going to get any warmer. I don't think I found a tool. Go. Did I get a tool? I got nothing. Are you kidding? There's a toolbox. I busted open. There's nothing inside. No, that's great. You guys are jerks and stuff. Yeah, I know. I tried to get a tool, and you guys decided not to give me one because you guys are a bunch of friggin' what do you call it? Don't know what the term is. And no, I'm not thinking. I know there is a racist term. I'm not thinking of the racist term. I'm thinking of whatever. Scrooge. That's the word I was trying to think of. You guys are a bunch of Scrooges. There we go. That's what I was trying to think of. I know there's a racist term. That's not what I don't use. I mean, come on. Let's be real, right? Let's actually be decent people. Anyway, okay, cereal. Like, where am I gonna find tool? Ooh, nothing. Okay. This sort of, not really, but a little bit reminds me of Kholat. Although Kholat was obviously made years after this, so if anything, it gained its inspiration from this. But I don't think either is derivative, honestly. I just feel like they happen to be similar. Oh, yeah. Yeah, duh. Super duh. Alright, thanks, man. I am super not smart. Yep. Okay, so double click. Right, wait, no. Stop. Double click. There we go. There. It's so close. It's going just a little bit too thick, right? And then I need to put it in here, basically. Alright, so let's first... It's not turning at all. Okay, this needs to not block my way anymore. That is kind of... If I just bang into it to move it, that seems weird. I don't think you'd want to... Oh, there you go. Okay. now we can use it. Took me a bit to get the right. Alright. The little ghoul laugh when I open the vent is kind of creepy, but yeah. Yeah, thanks, Silhouette. Yeah, I actually probably would have figured that out. It would have just taken me a bit longer of trying things and then finally, okay, do I have something in my inventory? And then, oh yeah, I have a coin. But, yeah. It's not much, but I guess this hole is my only way out of this hell hole. Ha! This hole out of the hell hole. Ha! Ha! See what happened with the... Ha! 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 Tricky. May 2001. I wasn't sure how long I'd been out, but my head still hurt. Either way, it hadn't been long, or they hit me really hard. I didn't have a clue what was going on, and all of a sudden, I really didn't care. I was getting out. Oh, click. Whoops, my bad. Arrows pointing the way to go? That doesn't bode well. So it's become like a common enough thing to be in here that other people have been here and escaped to show the way out, knowing other people later would come in here? That's great. What is that? That is no bueno. It looks like either a non-human creature, like maybe... Wait, what just happened? What the... I just passed. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, either it's a non-human creature, like subterranean or alien or something, or they've experimented on somebody and changed them into that. That's not great. Could be either. Salvation. Salvation? Mine or someone else's? Could be either, right? Because in Amnesia, The Dark Descent, they are otherworldly creatures from Alexander's dimension, right? But in Machine for Pigs, depending on what you encounter, but pretty much they're human-pig hybrids created, right? And then Soma is a similar idea to Machine for Pigs, where the, what do they call it? The black gel? I don't remember what they call it. Structure gel has mutated people into these weird combinations of human and machine, right? So... And I have no idea with their new game, they're working on two projects at the same time. So with their two new projects, I have no idea what route they're taking. So it could be either way. It could be either anyway, but especially given that they've done both before. I guess you got my last note. We're through the thick of it now. If you, like me, have just escaped into the ventilation, we shouldn't be far from the stronghold set up in the mess hall. Should be safe there. I've been marking my route. If you follow that, you should be fine. Almost home and dry now. I heard Howard's been working on a cure. Maybe we can beat this thing after all. Maybe when I get back, we'll be able to sort everything out. By the time you make it through, you'll be just in time for tea and medals. Maybe even some hot chocolate. How about that? I can't wait. I love hot chocolate. Neil Oswald, Chief Chemist. P.S. Careful of the mess hall security. I designed it myself. It's sensitive to organic material. sensitive to organic material? I don't even know what that means. But okay. That sounds maybe not great. Okay, actually picking that up, I guess. Interesting. I wouldn't have... I guess it depends on how heavy it's supposed to have been, but I would have thought it would have just been too heavy, you would have dragged it. Looks like someone intentionally tried to block this way. They did a pretty good job, too. Wait, so am I trying to unblock this? No, right? In fact, maybe let's just put this back. Rather than... just block that up more. Not that that's going to do any good or matter to anybody or whatever. Looks like somebody intentionally tried to block this way. They did a pretty good job, too. Oh. So they intentionally blocked both of these ways. Right, because they were creating a kind of a stronghold, I guess. Yep. So there, maybe? Yeah, I guess. Whatever. It's not my job to do that anyway. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, anyway. Leave that. So we got a concrete mess that ended up with a brick on it. Interesting. And flare for when it's dark and cold outside. Stuff. No free drinks today. Aw. Functioning soda machine. Come to think of it, I wouldn't mind a drink. Do I still have my coin? I do. Even though you smashed it, somehow it works, huh? Alright. Soda can. It's canned soda, not my favorite flavor, but sweet enough, still ice cold. I don't know if that heals you or if that's for something. I don't know. Okay. Batteries. Oh. Very nice. Very, very nice. Xexor, crap and stop finding useful things. I want you to fail. I know you want me to fail, you freaking jerk. Wait, what? Watch your steps collapsed? It's blocked up. What? Yep. Death is the final unknown. Continue. So don't go that way, in other words. Alright. Oh, no. I mean, it did warn me. Collapse, not too specific. Sound advice, I think I should take it. Watch your steps, yeah. What? Oh. I grab that. I don't imagine, though, you're supposed to go down there anyway. Probably isn't a way across. So we'll just go this way, that's fine. Oh. Or I could use these. Ha ha ha! The two boards that clearly are set there to allow you to cross said area. Wow. I'm smartsy. Whoa, what? What the what? I'm gonna say that's not supposed to happen, right? That it collapses like that? That's a glitch, I'm assuming, right? This. Threw it too far or something. Maybe I wasn't supposed to throw it at all. I don't know. Really? Alright. Let's reload the autosave. Yep. I think I know what I need to do. Hot chocolate? Yeah. Wait, you like cold chocolate? Oh, like a chocolate bar, maybe. Otherwise, cold hot chocolate? I mean, I would think it'd be all right, but I wouldn't really prefer that. I prefer the hot. Although not during the 24-hour Halo stream. Because I'm trying to stay awake. Chocolate will help me fall asleep. So probably not right now. So since that's not collapsed yet, maybe I could do that, right? Let's see, how... Can't see. Okay, I don't think that's far enough yet. So as I go like this, there we go. There we go, there we go. So death, I feel like these mean you're gonna die that way. And then this way is... That is one door I don't mind being locked. Seriously. But it does have that, so I feel like maybe I really don't want to go down there. But there is a crate to get back up, and I am curious, so I'll just reload if I die. That and that, that. There's a chair. It's fine. Stench in here is unreal. Yeah, it's gross. some kind, maybe? Weird. Okay, just ketchup bottles. Is there anything on top? Thermostat controlling the amount of coolant running through these pipes. I mean, sure. Make sure there's nothing up on top. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. And I mean, there's nothing, like, you can't progress here, but that was a bit strange. You got kind of locked and kind of hung up on that, but okay. Okay, so the freezer was a dead end, but it doesn't... Yeah, see, so I want to turn off... Okay. How do I... Fully charged batteries? Oh, maybe it's out of batteries right now. No, or not. Did I need to keep that coin and then get a soda later? Doesn't seem like any of this stuff though interacts other than the initial examination. So I'm not actually sure. So that gross. You should not like keep doing that. They like really gross. Yeah, I know. Well, stop doing it then. Well, no. So there's nothing really to do with that either. Okay, I wonder if I take this with me. I don't know how you do this though and then go underneath. That's the thing, because that keeps you moving. So I don't think that's it. this there, so I can get back out again. There was... Oh, was there not? No. I thought there was like a bigger thing, but apparently not. Companion cube, huh? Okay, there is the other way that I had not yet gone. Back across the board. So I can try that and see. What is over this way? Oops. Supposed to do that. Out of the way. More batteries. And blocked up again. I'm guessing this is not going to be a thing, but I'll try it anyway. I don't think this is, it's cumbersome enough to try to manipulate. I don't feel like that may not be the thing I want. And insta-fry. Okay. Well, you guys are jerks. Okay. Thing. I think it's just in the way. Let's get this out of here. Whatever. I need to figure out some way of getting that shut off. I'm pretty sure that you have to shut this off. There we go.
Chef Carlito is waiting for you in the mess hall with insert today's specials here. A happy worker is an efficient worker, and only efficient workers will be fed.
Whatever this thing does, it looks as if I'll trigger it if I try to pass. That could be me if I don't get out of here soon. The name tag says it all. Neil Oswald, Chief Chemist. So I thought he found a safe place. Turns out, no, apparently. Jeez. More detailing infection symptoms. Patient notes: Darren Gray, sex male, age 32, nationality Australian, role excavation team. First symptoms: patient reported mild disorientation and was asked to lie down. Mild sedatives administered. Hour 3, patient develops a rash on his neck. Possible infection entry point? Hour 4, 2 out of 3 full symptoms manifested. Deja vu. Patient reports that he has already undergone standard tests when I am the only one who could have administered them. Paranoia. Said testing is important to the patient. I have no doubt that the third symptom, oral distortion, will take hold within the next 30 minutes. Abnormal noises, even disembodied voices, and alternate personalities are commonly reported in other infected staff. Hour 6, patient secured as per archaic standard procedure. Bolted the down myself. We can protect ourselves from infection. We can't protect ourselves from infection, but we can take precautions with the infected. Hour 7, patient pronounced expired by common consent of all those present. Expiration was caused by an overdose of insulin. I administered the dose myself at 6:12. Death did not occur for a further 13 minutes. 3 times the expected figure. I wonder to what extent Gray could still be considered a man. Interesting. Was there more on this one, by the way? There's not another page, okay. And this is scrap paper. Yep, okay. I know, right? Yeah, just great stuff. So these are going to explode. So I'm going to want to set something on this side and then jump over and not touch the beam with this either. Close is that? And probably close enough that if I get on it without touching the beams, that I'll be... Alright. I don't know... I wonder if he died from infection? Or it looks like with the blood smear over here that something attacked him. Maybe it attacked him. He put these up as a precaution, but he was bleeding and he ended up bleeding out. Maybe that's what happened. Alright. Message board full of scratch marks. Be there. Poker tour Friday night. Something was here. Right, That was a jump scare. Jot a note just in case. This device is linked to the door. It must be some sort of lock. What's this? There's a pin-sized hole at the center of the device, and the display reads, "Only trusted blood will get through." Trusted blood? As in somebody who's infected or somebody who's not infected? I don't know. I'm going to say somebody who's not infected, given that the friggin' thing was there. Won't open. Looks like the device could be some kind of a lock. Okay. Nothing happens. It's because you're a jerk. Okay. Today's keep the impure out. Today's lunch. Keep the impure out. Food menu not used for food anymore. Yeah. Unsurprisingly, to be frank. I can't get it open with all this junk in the way. This was the barricade, but I have to move the barricade because I can't use this one, I suppose. Alright, well that's okay. No, it's great. I want to open up things that are... Out of the way. Okay, that's great. So I assume this is the new autosave? Yeah, there you go. Hit the flash to let me know. Make me aware. move that, potentially. Like, why am I not standing up? There's no tape in it. Oh, I see. So as I find tapes, I can bring them back here to listen. Sets of batteries. Whoops. Was trying to close that one. Ah, tape. Okay, we'll play that in a minute here. I remember those give you like extra story details or whatever, and possibly save it automatically. I don't remember, but okay, let's say. Dated 1994, Hurricane John still rages in the Pacific and has become the longest lasting tropical cyclone ever recorded. Interesting. Boxes. Alcohol. Rubbing alcohol, I'm assuming. It could be booze. Okay, seriously? There we go. I was like, just let me grab the batteries. Come on. Yep, let's play this first. Oh, right. My bad.
My name, Elof Carpenter. Rank, elevated. Status, Code C, imprisoned. Observing the Turn-Gat movement, I predict that it will be my cell they visit next. To my knowledge, I am the last remaining member of the elevated at this facility, and so it falls upon me to ensure that Xeno protocol is not compromised. For that reason, I record here the only way I have discovered to neutralize the viral threat. The species' primary weakness is... No, please!
Their weakness is not gonna be told to you. Sucker! Unpure blood. Yeah, seriously, Nazi scientists are Death Eaters? Yeah. I don't know, dude. He called himself an elevated, though, so obviously there's some kind of a cult / superiority thing going on. These things are everywhere. There's still a part of me that's in there, something that's drawing me in. You know what? I wonder if that means that our dude is one of the elevated, but just doesn't know it. Maybe the elevated is a blood line kind of a thing. In part or as well or something. Can't say for sure. Some sort of safety instructions. It's locked. Probably something I need in there. I bet there's some useful stuff in there. Damn that lock. Damn that lock! Con! His blood streak? Super not foreboding at all. Oh, that's great. I think some sort of fuse box must control the electrics in this section of the facility. No, let's see if I can do this first. In case that moves me to another area, let's see if... Lock. No way I'll be able to pry this open with my bare hands. I might have to return. Let's see. There wasn't a crowbar or something in here, right? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So I probably have to go to the next area, get something that I can use to pry that open, and then return to this area, I'm assuming. Alright. Oh. Oh, really? Oh. Okay. It won't budge. That's already time for this game today. See, this... It goes by really fast sometimes. It's going by super fast. Ventilation system up and running, but the air smells rotten. Gee, you wonder why? Maybe because it's coming from partly from that disgusting freezer room. Well, I don't know if there's going to be anything to pry, anything open here. I don't think there was a pry bar or anything over here, though, right? Can't take that with me, so that's pointless. I don't know. Strange. Well. The physics dope. Nothing on those shelves as far as I can tell. There were batteries, but otherwise nothing. Again, I don't think there's anything left in these. Hit it right on the handle, maybe? Probably won't be able to do that, though. No, not that one. Maybe this one? Probably also not, but I figured I might as well try. That one seemed to open farther, like maybe it'll break off or something. See how much it moves? It's like it's gonna break. So now I throw it like that, apparently, though. Okay, I don't know. That is time for this, though, so we'll stop here.